5,000 years ago, in the heart of the Indus Valley, merchants carried more than goods, they carried trust. The secret: tiny, precise weights and seals that turned barter into a science of fairness. The Harappan civilization, flourishing from c. 260 to 1900 BCE, mastered a system of weights that was both elegant and exact. Each chert or copper piece measured with surgical precision, ensuring every trade was recorded in stone. These weights followed a binary decimal rhythm: 1, 2, 5, 10, and so on, mirroring the way modern calculators stack numbers. This progression allowed merchants to combine a handful of weights to weigh any quantity, turning commerce into a predictable dance. Craftsmen in dusty workshops carved chert into slender, perfectly balanced pieces, while copper weights were hammered to exactness, each strike echoing the rhythm of the market. The tools were simple, yet the outcome was a metrology that could outlast empires. Small square seals, only 2 to 4 centimeters across, bore a unicorn-like animal and a brief script. They were the Indus's version of a QR code, stamping identity onto clay tags, bundles, and even pottery. When a merchant pressed a seal onto a soft clay tag, the impression became a permanent record, proof of origin, weight, and ownership. These tiny stamps were the trust anchors that kept markets honest. At Lothal's bustling seaport, weights and seals littered the docks, evidence that merchants were counting every grain of barley and every bead of glass. The warehouse shelves were lined with stamped bundles, ready for the next voyage. Long after the sun set over the Indus, traders crossed the Arabian Sea, carrying Harappan beads into Mesopotamian markets. The presence of these exotic ornaments in ancient Mesopotamian contexts confirms a trade network that spanned continents. Archaeologists uncovered a single steatite bead, a shimmering relic from the Indus, nestled beside a Mesopotamian cylinder seal in a burial mound. That bead whispered a story of distant commerce and shared craftsmanship. The standardization of weights implied more than trade. It hinted at a centralized authority that could enforce uniformity across cities. A council of officials, likely in simple linen, would have overseen the distribution of these precious standards. Even though the Indus script remains undeciphered, the very act of stamping a seal onto a clay tablet shows a culture that valued record-keeping. The seals were the language of commerce, a silent law that bound merchants together. Today, the remnants of those weights and seals remind us that even in the ancient world, people sought order and fairness in trade. The Indus Valley proved that with standardization, commerce can transcend borders, echoing a timeless harmony.